Good morning. Are you feeling hungry? Maybe a little experimental? Then boy do I got a treat for you. So today we're cooking this delicious guy. You got some fluffy egg whites, you got the yolk, you got the cheese that's sprinkled on top with some pepper maybe if you want, and you got the bread that's just toasted because you baked it. I don't know what this is called. I've heard it called egg volcanoes. I've heard it called egg clouds. You call it whatever you want. All I know is it's delicious. So let's break it down. What kind of tools do you need to cook this kind of thing? First and foremost, you're gonna need one of those. You got mixing bowls? Great. Grab one of those. And unless you have like literally the strongest forearms in the world, I would suggest you grab one of these. Can't forget those. God damn it. Ugh. Need one of these too. Plus this, and line it with that. You got any tiny little mixing bowls too? Things to separate stuff? Trust me. You're gonna want those. And last but not least, you need one of these. You don't know why? Don't worry about it. I'll explain later on, okay? I noticed that was a lot to go over, so let's recap. Boom. You need one of those lined with tin foil. 2 mixing cups. You got a mixing bowl too. You need a cup. Remember, I'll tell you why. The mixer, because you don't got strong forearms like me. You got a spoon, and you're good. Now for the ingredients. You want eggs. You want bread. You need cheese. Any kind. I suggest maybe some Parmesan, Romano, and what is this? Triple cheddar. Cheddar's always good. And last but not least, you probably want some butter. You don't have to have it melted like that, but Jesus, it makes it easier. So you take your eggs, you crack them, you split them. You got your whites, you got your yolks. If you don't know how to split your whites from your yolks, watch another YouTube video. I'm not showing that. Get your bread, you lay it out. And remember that cup we was talking about? Guess what? We're gonna experiment with it right now. Right here, see? Oh, see here? That's perfect right there. Just at the bottom. You take it and you press it hard. Oh, your cookie cutter that bread with that cup. Unless you have a cookie cutter, I guess you could do that. But this is for me, okay? Okay, well, you get the idea. Oh, remember that butter I was talking about? I suggest you take some on a butter knife and you just butter it lightly. Not so much, not too little. Oh, crap. It's hard to do with one. Have you ever tried filming a kitchen thing with one hand? Okay, you butter. Not too much, but I guess if you do too much, no big deal, okay? But you get the general idea. You lay that butter on that bread thick. While that's going, maybe you want to come to your oven, you put it on bake. You say 350 is not enough, give me more! At 400, and you press start. And that's what you want. Preheat that oven while you're fixing the rest of this mess. Remember those eggs whites, those mixture? Well, we're using both of them right now. Here we go. I turned on, maybe I go to 2 or 3. You do what you want. But it's gonna take a while. You know why? Because these egg whites, they get so fluffy, but it takes a long, long time. You would notice, see? They're getting slightly fluffy. Now, could you imagine doing this with your hand? No, you couldn't. I tried once. I couldn't move my hand for a whole day. There we go, the fluff is coming. There we go, there we go. Okay, about 6 years later, we're here and they're kind of fluffing up. You notice they're very aerated. You see them bubbles? Okay, that's what we're looking for. You want them bubbles, but you know what? You want it to be thick, so you just keep going. You say, this is not enough, we want them thicker. Okay, when those eggs whites is beat, right? The only word on your mind should be fluffy. Look how fluffy those egg whites are. They're like little clouds in a pan and they want your attention. How do you know when they're fluffy enough? Well, the best way to test it is to turn them upside down. Do the eggs come out? No, they do not. They're fighting gravity. That means they're done. Now we're back to the bread squares. I mean circles, god damn it. And then you got the fluff over here. What you do is you take that spoon I was talking about earlier. You'll get that spoon. Oh, and you just start spooning it on there. You see? Look at the fluff. Oh my gosh. You spoon it until you can't spoon anymore. Come on. And you would be very surprised about how malleable these things are. They just stick right together once you put them on there. There you go. Okay. You make a shape whatever you want. Sometimes you can make it a mountain. Sometimes you can make it the Lincoln Memorial. But today, we don't got time for that. So we're just gonna make it fluffy, okay? Okay, there you go. I'll put some on there. We'll come back to you once this is finished. Okay, one of your pre-cooked finished products is gonna look similar to this. Now I only did one, because I wanted to show you the other one because you need me to walk you every goddamn step through this thing apparently. So here you go. You take your spoon. You see how it's formed perfectly? There we go. Let's focus on the focus. Then you take that spoon. You come to the top and you just pull a little away till you see that pocket we just opened up. Oh, you want that pocket so good. We have that pocket there. Okay. We drop that spoon because you're only using one hand because you're recording a video. You take that yolk. Here we go. You take that yolk and you drop it right in that pocket right there. Oh. Okay, well the yolk. Oh no. Okay, we got some yolk overload. No, go back, yolk. Sometimes you gotta make sure there's enough room for the yolk in your life. Oh no, oh gosh. Oh, that one's ruined. It's okay, we got that one. That one's gonna be a shining star of what you should do. Don't do that way, do it that way. Okay, now you grab your cheeses. You're gonna want your cheeses because you sprinkle the shit of the cheese all over the tops of this. So first I'm gonna start with some sharp cheddar. You saw that bag earlier. Okay, hold on. You sprinkle that cheese all over the top, just a little right there. You know, to be fair, that yolk, it was already broken. It was not my fault that it collapsed. It was a yolk. I never trusted it. As soon as I cracked it out of that egg earlier, I knew it was going to betray me. That's why I had this other yolk over here. I was trying to set an example with that one. But sometimes it doesn't always work. Okay, now we sprinkle the regular cheese. Now you get the fancy Parmesan Romano cheeses. You just sprinkle the shit out of it. You'll put it all over the top. You want it melty. You want it cheesy. You want it delicious, don't you? Throw some at the sides, because the sides are sticky too. And you know, these are pretty much done. We can put them in the oven now. Now, if you're feeling a little adventurous, you can maybe sprinkle some pure ground black pepper right on top of that. Oh, I sprinkle it and you just pepper it ever so lightly. But you flavor it how you want. It's your life. I'm not judging you. Okay, well, now the peppering is done. You got the cheese, you got the fluffy eggs, you got the base, which is bread, you got it buttered. And guess what? The oven is also preheated to that 400 degrees we was talking about. You open up that bad, oh gosh, it's hot. You take all those eggs and you put them right in there. For how long, you ask? Is it gonna take longer than this whole thing? No, it's gonna take only just 10 minutes. Waiting that 10 minutes for that stuff to cook. What you can do, you can take your messes you was making and guess what? You clean it up. Because that's what we do, we clean up after ourselves in this house. I guess that's a little inside joke for me. Okay, so those 10 minutes is up. You open that oven. Oh my gosh, look at those things. Let's pull them out here. Oh. Okay, there we go. Look at those egg fluffy goodness. And holy Colito. Do they look good? Now, I really said 10 minutes. I guess I meant 10 minutes or until golden brown. For me, this time it was exactly 10 minutes and they're perfect. Look at them. Oh my gosh, except that one that betrayed me. But this is so good. Look at that. This is the poster child. Forget that one exists. This was the only one we cooked today. Yay, it's so good. Now, after all that hard work, guess what? That treat you just made, that delicious treat, is something your whole family can enjoy. Here, child, try that. What do you think? What do you think, kid?
Oh, that's disgusting.
What?